you. Thank you for a very kind introduction. Nice seeing you all here. I think I just wanted to say first that I'm representing or working now in Innovation Norway, which is a national funding agency. And we had an organizational change for three years back. And then from having three sectors with marine and the agriculture and the forestry, the bioeconomy really created a platform for us to build the bio-based industries and the bioeconomy. And that was a very, very good move, I think, because we see a lot of cross-sectoral issues that is easier for us to approach when we are supporting innovation and development of the bio-based industries as a whole. A little bit more about where I come from, because I was, as Geir mentioned, I was working in Nordic Innovation. And so in my reflections or presentation today, I will use my experience from working in the Nordic organization and now in the national. So I have been sitting in both sides of the table, sort of speaking. And in the Nordic Innovation, I, together with a lot of good people working in Copenhagen and Faroe Islands and in the different Nordic countries, we together created a program on this program here, Nordic Marine Innovation Program, that has been run in 2 phases. And I'm taking that as a starting point, and then I'm moving a little bit into how we as a funding agencies can be relevant for the development of the bioeconomy. And you can see these were the keywords, and I think even though we started in 2011, this is relevant today. I got this title from strategy to product, and I thought, Jesus, I should have done something about the title, but I want to stress this word product, because for me, as working as a funding agency, both in the Nordic and the national, the product, many perceive product as something just hardware. But I consider also a very important product are consortium, cooperation and relationship between people, because we need to also to build competences and capacity for innovation. And then I would say that people and networking is also an important product for a funding agency. Another issue I also wanted to address as a product is that it was mentioned here yesterday that the image or the story of the seafood is very important. And I think that could also be part of a product or you can say a result from projects both in the Nordic and the national. So I'm going to go through 3 cases from this Nordic program. And I'm not going to detail a description of the project. It's more or less, I just wanted to emphasize this product part that I was talking about. And this is the super chilling product. And you saw it on the film here. It is used now on the boat from Grandi. And it was also a cooperation between Norway, Iceland, and I think Faroe Island about moving the technology from the wild catch to the salmon industry. And I was thinking, in Norway, the salmon industry, this is a 65 billion Norwegian kronas industry. And they are talking about shelf life. It's not only shelf life, but also the quality of the fish. Think how much money only this project is contributing to this industry, this billion Norwegian kronas industry. Because this is also one thing when we are talking about from strategy to projects or results. Only this project, the profitability of the industry is covering all, you can say, because we have 22 projects, some of them have maybe less results, financial results, but this one can cover like the sunk cost of everything else. And we have to be very, when we are talking about one thing is short term, but it's also long term product or results from funding project. This is also an area where we saw that there was a lot of initiative in the Nordic countries, but it was very fragmented. And here I come to this networking part, building relations between people and connecting initiative. And we can see now that there are a lot of products coming out of that. We take that initiative to bring people together and learn from each other in order to get a development that we wanted to see and in the algae area. And another thing I want to mention here related to the image, especially maybe in Norway, the oil industry was more or less attracting all the students or the clever heads in Norway, and that was very hard to compete for the seafood sector. And in the program, we started this initiative when we had a boot camp to attract young people to the seafood sector, which had a quite bad image as a quite boring, low-tech sector and industry. And this project we have implemented now in Norway, and we are running 2 boot camps every year where we bring the students and we attract students from different sectors and disciplines, and they meet companies. And the company, they give a problem to solve, and the students, they work for maybe 48 hours and come up with a solution. And that has been quite successful in a way to present the sector as attractive, not only for the one who has chosen to go into the seafood, but also from other disciplines. So what is the key word here for a funding agency as such? I was sitting with my colleague on a video conference in Alta, Finnmark, and I was sitting in Oslo. I was working now in Innovation Norway. When I had a meeting, there were 2 representatives from the company Skyen who was working on the super chill technology. That was not maybe the issue that we were giving advices how they should, where they should apply and things like that, but we were relevant. And I think that was the best feeling we got, that the company, they wanted to come to us to seek advices and find a way that we are relevant for the companies, for the businesses. We are not complicated, and we have managed to position ourselves as an attractive partner for the businesses in their innovation and development. And this is the same when you are addressing the issues of cooperation and networking, is to find areas where you can be relevant for the people, new areas for the organizations as the institute, and also related to image building and the storytelling. Here are also, but the relevance is the key word. A little bit about development of the blue bioeconomy. I'm not very fond of dividing it to blue or green or brown, because I think the bioeconomy as such is a holistic approach. It really gives us the flexibility to go from one sector to another, and we need that in order to create holistic solutions. But I see from a national perspective point of view now, that the focus should be really on processing and full utilization of the raw material. A little bit back to what Hörður was mentioning here earlier. And automatization and digitalization, or more or less, what does Industry 4.0 mean for the bio-based industries? Both the production part and the processing part, and not at least how to be producing products that the market is asking for. And I think related to the development of when we are automizing and we are using the digitalization, that we will really stress the need for the development of new business models. We can say that the traditional business models have been in the seafood sector to get more biomass, and at least in Norway, they say that the best business model is to not do so much with the raw material before you export it because of toll, well, taxes and things like that. And now, when you're able to not only produce and process, but you are also utilizing the side streams as a part of your business model, the revenues of when you're producing or utilizing the raw material is different from when you're only taking maybe the fillet or you are exporting the fish as a whole. So I think this is quite interesting, and should be interesting also to see in the Nordic perspective how the different business models in the seafood industry are developing, combining the traditional value chains together with the new ones we are developing. In aquaculture, we have heard a lot about aquaculture and the need for developing aquaculture not only in the Nordic countries but also in the global. And I think the Nordic countries, they have different strengths that we together could be a very attractive partner in developing aquaculture in a global perspective. So this is about the new technology, but not least, I think we should also consider the diversification of the aquaculture here in the Nordic region. Diversification in species, but also offshore, close to shore, and on land. And of course, the utilization of new species. I know, at least in Norway, the interest for mesopelagic species is growing fast, and this is not an area that Norway alone can develop. So I think there is an area that I think the Nordic region, especially the West Nordic region, when it comes to management of the resource, is very important. But we need to have the management and the framework very clear before we build up an industry on this. We need to develop the fishing fleet, the gears, the fishing gears, and not least the processing, and find a market. Maybe we start here on the feed market, but we can grow higher in the value pyramid later. And algae is also an area that is very interesting. And of course, sustainability should also be incorporated in that development. And I think the Nordic region is perceived, and I think they built a lot of their brand also on that they are considering sustainability as a very important part of the development of the industries. And I think that is also a key word that we would bring with us further. So a little bit from a national perspective, a little bit back to what Hörður was talking about, the national bioeconomy strategy. First, I want to say is that I think the Nordic marine program has shown that it is possible to have like a transnational strategy. We agree on something, and it really results in products, hardware, if you want to have it that, but also that we can really facilitate cooperation, building competence and capacity. And I think we, even though there are a lot of differences in the bioeconomy in the Nordic countries, there are a lot of similarities, and I think it's very important to have a platform where each of the nation is really contributing with what they can and learning from others where they are less good at. And I think that if you manage really to build on the strengths of the sum of the countries, but give the nations the possibility to really have their own thing in it, it would be very nice and successful. And I think also that it's very important, like Hörður mentioned, he said that the Nordic strategy is not supposed to compete the national ones. It's to complete or to bridge the gaps. And I really think that from the national perspective, because I got a national bioeconomy strategy, which is my Bible, sort of speaking, as a national agency, I look to what's happening in the Nordic, and I think it's. I really would like to have some kind of a action plan, where we have really said that, okay, you are very good at this and this and that, and here are the new things like digitalization or automatization or whatever. Take some of these strong drivers for the development and ask the question, how would that affect the industry in the Nordic, and have some kind of an action plan on points where we really said, this is going here, this is what we are going to do together. And another thing is related to this small projects versus large projects or programs, because the national agencies, they really have often programs that have like a clear frame what they can spend the money in. And I think it's very important that there is some instant where you can have smaller projects to combine these big programs. So there is a trade-off on, how to utilize the Nordic funding in order to support the national work. And I think for the networking part and the image part and issues that are maybe softer, there is a need for flexibility in the Nordic system to really bring together, especially when you see something popping up, fragmented around, to bring it together as a start, because then you are making companies and businesses capable of applying in huge or big programs later on. So my final is that I think we have shown that a cooperation can be successful. And I heard this quote from a guy, and he is an older guy in Norway in the seafood sector, and he said, why on earth should we do it alone if we can't do it together? And I think that is a nice way to summarize the presentation. Thank you.